Hi, I'm Joel Reedy, an attorney at Cornerstone Law Firm. A question we get a lot is how can adults be adopted under Pennsylvania law? Pennsylvania law does permit adults to be adopted by a parent. This means that adults who had a strained relationship with their birth parents or who had someone who raised them for many, many years and that they want to acknowledge as their parent can go through the process of being adopted, as long as both the adoptive parent and the adoptee adult are consenting to the procedure. The process is much simpler than child adoption. You don't have to go through home study plans. There are a lot less background checks required. It's a very streamlined process. You don't have to change your name as the adoptee. You can simply agree to keep your old name, or if you want to change your name, you're certainly welcome to do that as part of the process. Each county in Pennsylvania has its own procedures and forms that they require to be filled out, but the process typically is done with either one hearing or in some counties, no hearing at all. Now, there are a few reasons that in Pennsylvania you cannot be adopted as an adult. One is if there is a sexual relationship that exists between the adoptive parent and the adoptee. If that's your reason for being adopted, then I think you've got something wrong in the process. Second reason is if you are a felon or if the adoptive parent is a felon. Those sorts of charges can keep the adoption from going through. A third reason is if there's some fraudulent purpose for the adoption. So for example, to break an existing estate plan. This was tried for many years where someone had a will that left things to certain children and then they tried to adopt a child to get around some of those requirements with an ex-spouse or something like that that was negotiated as part of a divorce. There are other examples of fraud, but they're fairly rare. In short, if you want to officially become part of a certain person's family and they're willing, they can adopt you, and Pennsylvania law allows for that procedure. If you have questions about this, contact us at Cornerstone Law Firm so we can help you with the process.